Wow, this is quite a crowd. I don't think I've seen this many people since my funeral. Well, I have a story to tell you. If you want to hear it, stick around. My name's Amiel Charbeneau, and they used to call me AJ. I have something kind of interesting about me. The number 3 has always been really lucky for me. When I was born, I was 3 pounds. I was born on the 3rd month and the 3rd day in 1896. I was so small, my mother used to carry me around in a shoebox. Well, I come from a very large French-Canadian family. The earliest come to America in 1600 from Meran, France. Now, my most famous relative is Toussaint. You may have heard of him. He married a Shoshone woman named Sacagawea and helped out Lewis and Clark as interpreters on their mission. Now, you all probably know about that story. Now, when World War I came around, well, all of Mount Clemens was full of posters and bands, and everybody was a big commotion about joining up and serving your country. It seemed like the bus stations and the train stations were always full of somebody going off to war. Well, I wanted to do my part. And I tried to join up myself. Well, believe it or not, I was too small. They wouldn't take me. So I decided I was going to go on an all-banana diet. Ate nothing but bananas. And as you can see, it worked. And I joined up, and I got ready to ship out and got on the boat for France. And unfortunately for me, the war ended before I got there. So that ended my time in the service. Well, when I came back, I did a lot of different jobs and worked a lot of different industries. And World War II comes around, and with my daughter, I started working for the Packard Defense Plant. And my oldest son serves in World War II as well. Well, now we get back to that number 3 again. I had 3 sons, and all of them chose to serve their country in one fashion or another, and all of them went off to war. The oldest, well, he went off to World War II, and the next went to Korea, and the last one, well, he went off to Vietnam. Now, why is that number so lucky, considering they all went off to war? Well, they all came back. And I'm not sure you can get any luckier than that. Now, after the war, I was married for 50 years before my wife died, and we had a wonderful life together. And I remarried, and in 1982, I passed away myself. So that's my story, and I hope you enjoyed it.